Hey, hey, music lovers. This is Madelyn Brene, and you are tuned into the Vanna Collins Show.
Hi guys, you're tuned into the Vanna Collins Show, and today we are spotlighting the artist, Miss Madelyn Brene. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me today. I'm very excited.
No problem, not at all. So I'm excited to be here with you. You're here in the Dallas Metroplex, and this woman has an amazing voice. But before we get into that, I just want to kind of get some information. Tell us a little bit about Madelyn Brene.
Okay. Well, like you said, I'm Madelyn Brene. I'm from Dallas, Texas, born and raised. Classically trained singer. I graduated from SMU. And I study vocal performance, so I'm classically trained, but I've also had a love for different genres like jazz and musical theater, so I kind of incorporate that into my music.
Oh, nice, nice. So, okay, like you said, you went to SMU, yes. And so she's trained, guys. Yes. She's trained in classical performing, yes. Right? What do you like about classical performing?
Classical performing, I love that the music is just so original. Of course, we don't know that we're still inspired by different classical composers like Beethoven and Mozart. Mm-hmm. It does have a very peaceful sound, but the instrumentation, of course, like with the violins and pianos, it just makes for this kind of robust sound. Mm-hmm. So I enjoy classical music, but with opera, I just love that it's a drama set to music.
Right.
So it's words set to music, and there's just so much that goes into it.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of violins and live instruments, yeah. I'm going to transition into your single, okay. AK-47. Yeah. And the video is just really simple, but it's so intriguing. Yeah. It's yourself and a big cello or bass.
Double bass.
Double bass playing in the background. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Tell us about AK-47.
AK-47 was a song that was written, it is metaphorical. Mm-hmm. Of course, AK-47 is a gun, but when I was going through a really bad heartbreak, my father told me that sometimes a heartbreak is like the closest pain to a gunshot wound. Mm. So I took this thing that he said and actually made a song from it. And of course, AK-47 is one of the strongest guns, if not the strongest. So mm-hmm. I did have a hard breakup, and so it was like the most powerful breakup that I'd had. So I compared it to the song. Because of the lyrics, I really didn't think it needed a lot of instrumentation. Mm-hmm. I thought that just having the bass would be great, and so that the words could really live. Mm-hmm. So that's what we decided to do.
I think that was a great idea because it really, just made the individual pay attention to the lyrics. Right. You hear a little music, but your voice is so powerful. It's like you can't help but to just get drawn in and wonder, okay, AK-47, what is she talking about? And I think a lot of women, we've experienced heartbreak, so we definitely can relate to that song. So I definitely see in that being one of the, ladies' anthems that we'll be playing this season. Now I want to come and talk about your upcoming project. Okay. I mean, I know you have an EP that'll be dropping soon. Yes. And of course, a party comes with that, and we love shindigs.
Yes, I'm very, very excited. I feel like this project has been going for about a year and a half now. Mm. There's been a lot of recording. There's been a lot of writing. I wrote all the songs and had them produced and co-produced. And so it's been an extremely amount of work. However, I think it's worth it. It comes out on April 18th, mm-hmm. and there will be a shindig, a party, a big party, and it's going to be at the Geometric Maddie Museum. Okay. And it's on Carlisle Street. So we're really excited to have the general public there, but there'll also be some press, and there'll just be a lot of different people. Yeah.
Sweet. Now, how can we get tickets to the press party, your album release party?
You can visit my website at madelynbrene.com. Mm-hmm. That's MadelynBrene.com. Okay. And it'll be on the events page.
Okay. Yeah. Now, we recently spoke about some endorsements you have coming up, girl. Tell us about them.
Well, there's some things that we're still negotiating, but there's several from some hair companies. There's a t-shirt line that is wanting me to do a joint partnership with them for something called melodic body. Mm-hmm. So basically like curves that sing, if you will. So just highlighting and honoring like women who have curves. And there's some plus size designers that are also reaching out to me about several different projects. So I'm looking forward to them and hoping that they.
Well, that sounds exciting, and I look forward to seeing more from you.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about your trip to the Grammys.
Okay.
How was that?
It was exciting. There was a lot going on. There's a lot to see, a lot of people that I met, a lot of industry people. Of course, saw some celebs and enjoyed just various different parties. I'm actually part of the Grammy Academy, so it was wonderful to be there and see some of my colleagues is there as well. It was an exciting experience. My first time to LA as well.
Oh, wow. So, you look beautiful. So who's that dressed by?
Actually, the dress was by Shalita.
Okay.
She's a designer, and
Is she in Dallas?
She is.
Okay, sweet.
She is, and she did an original custom piece. She's also done some other things. I had a listening party, and she did a wonderful like sequin skirt. She's a really brilliant.
Oh, nice.
Really
Okay, so I may need to connect with
Yes,
Miss
absolutely.
Shalita. Okay, guys. Any last words that you want to give my audience on today?
Well, I just want them to listen to the music.
Of course.
To love it, to listen to the words. I mean, being a songwriter, you want to connect with people with your words. And I feel like I really have something to say just about women who've gone through things and have maybe dealt with some type of pain, but they want to find some comfort. And I think the words will help with healing.
Nice, guys. Make sure you check her out, Madelyn Brene. And stay tuned. We have a little surprise for you. Hi guys, Madelyn Brene is going to give us a little snippet of her single Invoice off her new EP. But first, tell us about Invoice.
Invoice is a song that I wrote about a year ago, and it actually started off as a joke. I was sitting in the car with my friend. She had been dealing with some guy drama, like we all have, and she said, you know, I just feel like I always upgrade these guys, and I do all these things for them, but then somebody else gets to enjoy them, you know, once we're done. And I say, you know, that's happened to me. It happens to all the women, but we kind of want the woman to owe us, so we're going to write them an invoice. So I came up with this song, and I think I just said it as a joke, and it just ended up being like a big hit. So people usually love to sing it, or they're always asking or requesting it when I perform. And yeah, so.
All right, guys, stay tuned for Invoice.
Congratulations, I played my part, and now you get to benefit from a man that I helped start. I built him up, then I held him down. So how in the hell you get to inherit from this treasure I found? I think I'll write you an invoice with all of my fees, 'cause everything you love about him is because of me. I think I'll write you an invoice with all of my fees, 'cause everything you love about him is because of me.